Hey, how you doing? I missed you there. Glad to see you back again. We didn't change uniforms this week. What in the world is going on over here? There's always something wild happening. Where did this come from? Alright, this is a Le Creuset teapot. It does whistle. Le Creuset. Solid enameled lid here somewhere. Bam! We got it. Up off the floor for you. About a $50 to $80 teapot. I looked it up once. I had it sold. The person that bought it didn't pay for it, so it never left the pit. Beautiful teapot. One of those things that I'm gonna have to dig out of here at some point and relist. Let's talk about some stuff here that needs listing. Got the Hulk car, the smashing up the Hydra Jeep. His arms spin around, which makes it go lopsided. He pushes it over this way, pushes it over that way. It's a remote control item. We're gonna be listing this soon. Got to check to refill the batteries. Somewhere in my son's pile of stuff upstairs, the remote control exists. I know it's here. I've seen it. It's real. It's somewhere. I'm gonna find it. This is an outstanding item. This is an item for all time. It's gonna be rare. People played with them outside. People beat them up. People used them. They're just like your G.I. Joe. G.I. Joe from the 70s. What did you have at the end of the 70s whenever you grew out of your G.I. Joe? The doll, the action figure, the clothes, all the stuff that went with it was either broken, damaged, or somewhere in the lawn. So wherever you lived in the 70s, if you want your G.I. Joe stuff, which is pretty valuable right now, you better go back to the lawn, dig around and find it. Because it's nowhere in sight whenever you put your G.I. Joes away. What other kind of cool stuff we got here? Well, I'll tell you what. We have a Boston Red Sox beanie. We're going to see where that goes. For some reason, it's marked minor leagues. Perhaps it was bought at the minor league stadium for the Salem Red Sox. But why would it still be branded minor leagues when it's the Boston Red Sox? Okay, got it. Gone. This, we need to test still. We're not going to throw batteries in it. We might throw some batteries in it just so we can say that the batteries work in this vintage Epoch Dracula electronic game. It's an electronic game, folks, not a video game. But it also takes a 12-volt adapter, I believe, and I have one of those. We're going to test it to see if it works at some point and get it up there. Another beauty, Reverend Rummage Find, exclusive to the Rummage Pit. Electronic ignition Coleman camping stove. Takes a propane tank, the kind you use with a blowtorch. Hikers love these. Campers love these. You have a burner, controlled, beautiful burner, one burner, all you need. Hikers like it, campers like it. Folks love this Coleman. This isn't new. This is I don't believe it's ever been used. It's a beauty. Look at that burner, huh? Tell you what. Yeah, that's a good burner. Clean burner. So, yep, Coleman, electronic stove, one burner, electronic ignition, pressure regulated, convenient, and compact. Yep, that's a good point. Outstanding. Picked up this Eastern Star tea/coffee cup. Don't think you're going to be drinking out of this, ladies. This is the Temple Treasures F.N. Kistner Company in Chicago. Eastern Star gold trim. The coffee cup, teacup, very delicate, beautiful. I sold a teapot. People that collect Eastern Star stuff want the Eastern Star stuff. Whoever in Rummage is going to lose his sale when this breaks and falls on the ground. Another cool thing we got here, Huddles, NFL Huddles. Picked this up, one panel from the 80s of the NFL Huddles, which were dolls, mascots they threw on the sidelines, something the NFL put together. Sold the merchandise. There's the Rams, we got the Niners, we got the Bears, we got the, let's see here, what else we got? We got the Bengals over here, we got the Steelers. I think everybody's represented here. The Bears, they got the pleated, well, lined, one panel, drapery. People love the Huddles. People love football. People love vintage football. A couple other things I picked up, some pint glasses, sold. Gonna see what happens with these. Put them on there cheaply. People might be interested in getting some regional and local to this area pint glasses. Parkway here in Salem. Natty Green, don't know where that one is, I have to look it up. James River in Scottsville, Virginia, don't know where that is. We have the Salem Brewing Company pint glass. What else we got over here? Reverend Rummage has a pile on his desk. That's not the only place Reverend Rummage has piles. Reverend Rummage has piles all around him. Things are falling around, things are falling over. There's not anywhere to put anything else. Reverend Rummage has a car full of bags, full of stuff that he needs to bring in, segregate, take a look at, post, or just put it on there and save it for later. We got a lot of work to do. Reverend Rummage is behind. Very much behind. It has a little bit to do with the weather. Colorado Rockies baseball hat. It is a New Era 950 brand. 950 brand. Beautiful hat. Stiff front. Clean. Embroidered. We got some silver and purple. It is a snapback, one size fits all. Beautiful. Here's a gem. Miami Dolphins, going back to the early 90s, mid 90s, Pro Line authentic Miami Dolphins starter Pro Line. Dan Marino era, Dan Marino era. Snapback, one size fits most. Can't beat it with a stick. If you did, you damage it. So we don't want to do that. Got the Flash coming up. Got a Flash movie. Got a Flash TV show. We got a beautiful Flash hat. It is a fitted hat. No, it's not. It's a small medium. Fits Reverend Rummage's head rather tightly. It's cutting off the circulation to his brain. He doesn't need any other problems with the brain working. Alright, we don't wear this hat. This hat's too small for the noggin. Too small for Reverend Rummage's noggin. Even though Reverend Rummage has a big hat, he's not a small medium, that's for sure. That's embroidered. Got the Flash inside the bill. DC Comics Flash. We're putting up a Tribe shirt. We allowed to put this on there? We allowed to put this on YouTube here? Chief Wahoo, how you doing? There he is. Alternate version of Chief Wahoo. Used probably 50s, 60s. Didn't see it much in the 70s when I was growing up in Cleveland, Ohio. Red jacket. Quality. These are expensive shirts. You're looking anywhere between 20 and 30 bucks for these shirts. This is a 2XL. Chief Wahoo, staring you down. All the racism you can handle. I love Chief Wahoo. He's the reason I came to the tribe. As a youngster, I liked cartoons. And if that isn't a cartoon character, I don't know what is. It is a grotesque caricature. And now that, you know, eek, you kind of feel bad about it. Alright, folks. I don't think we got any other things to talk about today. We're just putting this together. A little bit of this on a yucky day outside. Nobody made it in here today. We usually have some folks in here. I have been getting, I am Reverend Rummage. I am not Dr. Rummage. My brother is the doctor. He's Dr. Salvage, Dr. Savage. I don't know what he's doing. He's digging a hole right now in his backyard. He's digging a hole under his shed. Lives in Texas, a little snowy. Can't do it right now. I think he's pulling the Andy Dufresne Shawshank Redemption thing. He had to get approved. He probably started this secretly. Didn't have approval from the boss and the committee and the House committee. So probably he was taking it out in the yard and dumping it out a hole in his pocket, filling his pockets. It was taking him a while. So finally the approval came through, and he's able to bring it out in the open now. He's building a hole and he's building a mountain, spread some in his backyard, but he's taking a big chunk out from underneath the shed where he's going to park his motorcycle in a place where there's not too many basements. So we're going to see how that works out for him. All right. Thanks a lot, folks, for being here. We'll see you next time in the Rummage Pit with some real enjoyable stuff that keeps you entertained 24 hours a day, 7 days a week. The more you watch it, the more you love it. See you later. Credits? We don't have credits? What? I'm posing. I'm doing the face pose thing. No credits. All right, then. That clears it up, folks. Hope you have a nice one.